Hi, I'm David, the Commercial Property Guy, and welcome to a series of videos helping you navigate your final assessment. Now this video, I'm going to be reading a few of the questions that I actually got asked in my final assessment. But in some of my other videos, there are interview techniques and what to expect from your APC final assessment and some other tips and advice. So make sure you like and subscribe and check out my other videos as well. So when you do go for your final assessment, it will be a video call, and they will probably ask you some settling questions, some questions you really should know the answer to and be fully expecting. So the questions that I got asked were about Nottingham because I practice in Nottingham. So the first question they asked was, what rents are being achieved for offices in Nottingham? What rents are being achieved for industrial units? And what rents are being achieved for retail units in Nottingham? They then went on to ask, if I wanted to rent a shop to sell sweets, what planning consent might I require? How would it be different if I wanted to open a kebab shop? What's a typical amount of rent-free period given in Nottingham? How would you account for that in evaluation? Now, obviously, these questions are going to come one at a time and allowing me to answer these questions individually. And some of the questions might come off the back of the type of answer that I might have given or something I might have said within my answer. So you've got to really be careful to note what is an open question and what is a closed question. What rents are being achieved for offices in Nottingham is quite a closed question. Typical amount of rent-free period or accounting for something in evaluation, that's not a one or two word answer. That's going to need a little bit more explanation. So now you've gone through some of the settling questions, they might start getting into some of your competencies. So they did ask how would I account for the rent-free period in evaluation, but they also asked, what is a photographic schedule of condition and why may it be used? Are they useful? What is outside the Act? What does it mean and why would a tenant want to be outside the Act? What are the grounds for a refusal for a new lease? And how would you deal with a rent review? What's the difference between subject contract and without prejudice, and when do you use each and why? And what are the typical yields in Nottingham for office valuations? Now, I've got loads more questions which will be in following videos, so make sure you check those out. These videos are designed to give you a flavour of what kind of questions you might be asked. I'm not here to give you the answers. The closer you get to your final assessment, you really should have a good answer for all of these types of questions. Now, you might not know everything, nobody does, and you are able to ask the assessor to come back to a particular question, which they will do if they have time at the end. And you can't do that too many times, otherwise it will just look like you don't know the answer to most of the things you're being asked. Because remember, this is more like a client meeting than an interview per se. These are questions that clients could be asking you if you became a Chartered Surveyor. And the assessors want to know that you're a safe pair of hands to give that advice. So like and subscribe, check out my other videos, and good luck with your APC.